Get your rollerblades out because I got 11 questions for you on 90s youth sports movies written by Aaron Freed. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thank you so much for checking out my show and giving me a listen on this fine day. Whenever you're listening, I hope you're having a fine day, like that movie One Fine Day with George Clooney. You ever see that movie? I don't think I have. Today we have 11 questions for you about movies, 90s youth sports movies. These are all from my friend Aaron J. Freed, who is a principal in Arizona. If you liked yesterday's three-letter connection round, that was also by Aaron, so go back and listen to that if you missed it. Shout out to my friend Emmy Pigs, who left a review on the podcast. She gave it 5 stars on July 1st and said, best trivia podcast. And then there's some ... but it doesn't let me read it. So it says best trivia podcast. I'm going to say in the history of podcasts. Can I say that? I don't know. It says best trivia podcast in something. And she says, Emmy Pigs says, love the length, speed, and topics of these episodes. So very, very cool. Length, speed, and topics of these episodes. Thank you, Emmy Pigs, for leaving that review. If you guys want to leave a review, I'm always happy to read that on the podcast, especially in these intros. Just drop me an email that lets me know that you left the review, and I'll send you some cool stickers and stuff in the mail for doing that. I'm thinking about doing a once a month kind of like super episode where I'm either interviewing someone or I am providing you with like 5 rounds of trivia instead of just one, or, you know, something kind of like a super-sized episode in case there's people out there that like the bite size but kind of want like a beefy episode once a month. Let me know your thoughts on that. Drop me a line, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Now that we're back on the daily routine, I think maybe once a month at the end or beginning of the month, it would be cool to throw something like that together. So let me know your thoughts. We're going to jump into 11 questions on 90s youth sports movies from Aaron Freed right now. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. 90s youth sports movies. I was a youth in the 90s, and I played sports for a bit, so I think I would kill this round. Hopefully you will, too. Here's question number 1. What team does a child become the owner and manager of in the movie Little Big League? Number 1, what team does a child become the owner and manager of in Little Big League? Number 1. Question number 2, who plays the pitching coach in Rookie of the Year? What actor plays the pitching coach in Rookie of the Year? Number 2. Question number 3, what is the name of the move in Mighty Ducks? Number 3, what is the name of the move in Mighty Ducks? And question number 4, what is the name of the shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher in the Sandlot? Number 4, what's the name of the shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher in the Sandlot? Number 4. Question number 5, Ed O'Neill plays a youth football coach in what movie? Number 5, Ed O'Neill plays a youth football coach in what movie? Question number 6, early in his career, this writer and director was a writer and producer of the movie Heavyweights. Who was he? Number 6, who was a writer-producer of Heavyweights? Number 6. Question number 7, what is the title of a 1994 movie about a young sled dog racer? Number 7, what's the name of a 1994 movie about a young sled dog racer? Number 7. Question number 8, this baseball movie ends with the 2 main children being adopted. Number 8, this baseball movie ends with the 2 main children being adopted. Number 8. Number 9, this isn't exactly a kid's movie, says Aaron, but the 4 bobsled racers in Cool Runnings were Doris, Senka, Jr., and who? Number 9, the names of the bobsled racers in Cool Runnings were Doris, Senka, Jr., and who? Question number 10, who performed the featured song in Space Jam? Not the theme song Space Jam, but the featured song from Space Jam. Who performed that song? And your bonus question from Aaron Freed in Arizona. Name the two actors who were in The Sandlot and The Big Green. Name two actors who were in The Sandlot and The Big Green. Those are all your questions for 90s youth sports movies. We'll be right back. Thanks for playing Trivia with Buds. Answers on the way. We are back with Aaron J. Freed's answers on 90s youth sports movies. Let's see how you did out of 11 questions on this round. Number 1, what team does the child become the owner and manager of in Little Big League? That is Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins. Number 1, the Minnesota Twins. Number 2, who plays the pitching coach in Rookie of the Year? That would be Burglar from Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Daniel Stern. Number 2, Daniel Stern. When I was a kid, I used to get Daniel Stern and Chris Elliott mixed up. I thought they were the same guy. Number 3, what is the name of the move in the Mighty Ducks movie? The Triple Deke. The Triple Deke. And number 4, what's the name of the shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher in The Sandlot? Those are called PF Flyers. PF Flyers. Benny the Jet Rodriguez flips over that fence. I always thought that was a crazy fall for a kid to make on their back. But the stuntman did a pretty good job. Number 5, Ed O'Neill plays a youth football coach in what movie? That's called Little Giants. I like that movie quite a bit. Little Giants. Rick Moranis plays his rival younger brother. Number 6, early in his career, this writer and director was a writer and producer of Heavyweights. That's Judd Apatow. If you want to see some classic early Ben Stiller, go watch Heavyweights. Number 7, what was the 1994 movie about a young sled dog racer? That was called Iron Will. Iron Will. And number 9, this movie about baseball ends with the two kids being adopted. That's Angels in the Outfield. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt was one of the kids. Number 9, not a kids movie, but the 4 bobsled racers in Cool Runnings were Doris Senka Jr. and Yul Brynner. Yul Brynner was the 4th bobsled racer's name. Number 10, who performed the featured song in Space Jam? That's I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly. So R. Kelly does that song. And the bonus for 2 points, name the two actors who were in The Sandlot and The Big Green. We had Patrick Renna, who played Ham Porter, and Chauncey Leopardi, who played Squints Polydorus in Sandlot. And Aaron says, I don't remember their Big Green character names, and neither do I. A little less memorable movie, The Big Green, than The Sandlot. But we're looking for Patrick Renna and Chauncey Leopardi there. Great job on that quiz, everybody, and thank you, Aaron, for providing us with some more fun entertainment in the form of trivia. You are awesome. Thank you, Aaron. I owe you a couple for the last 2 episodes. Guys, that is today's episode. I hope you had a ton of fun playing along with 90s youth sports. If you have an idea for an episode, send me a line, triviawithbuds.com. Click contact, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. We have a fact of the day for you, and that fact of the day is the plastic things on the end of shoelaces are called aglets, A-G-L-E-T-S. Go tell somebody that fact like you just learned it for the first time ever, which maybe you did. The plastic things on the end of shoelaces are called aglets. All right, that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Thanks for telling a friend. Thanks for leaving iTunes reviews. Thanks for subscribing so you never miss an episode. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.